This is our BMW M3 E46 manual coupe, currently for sale at Sargents of Sussex, and all details for the car are in the link below, and please do take a look at that, as the text is actually particularly extensive for this car, and there's also 36 odd photographs. So this is a really tip-top example of what was a fantastic car back in the day. The E46 M3 was always very sought after in manual form versus the SMG gearbox, and this one is indeed a manual, and it's a coupe again, which from a purist sports car point of view is always the one to have. And it's only done 59,000 miles and had just 4 owners from new, with the last owner storing it as part of his BMW collection for the last 8 years. And as the details in the advert will show, extensive documentation and evidence of mileage and history and what have you. So it's just a truly wonderful low mileage, low owner car. It's in quite magnificent condition, and it's magnificent mechanically as well. It's got the sweetest engine. It's so quiet mechanically. It drives so tight. The gearbox, the suspension, the brakes are perfect, judder free. It's got that ever so distinctive rasp from the exhaust that they were just known for, and still goes, as you would expect, very well indeed, with its 343 horsepower motor, which is a work of art. The S54 designated motor with the individual throttle bodies and what have you, and it's just fantastic. Likes to be revved, but and boy do they rev and scream, and just wonderful. So spec wise, they were all pretty decent spec. The M3, this one is, if it really matters, a non-sunroof car. I actually really like an electric sunroof. People talk about non-sunroof Porsches and M3s and the like, but I actually think that goes back to when people were buying Mark I Mexicos and converting them to rally, and that's why you didn't want a roof in them. So but anyway, it doesn't have a sunroof. It's got the 19s, which just really sets them apart. 18s were standard. Carbon black is a beautiful colour. Actually, in spite of its name, it's a very dark metallic blue. A typical quad pipes that define the model. The plate on the car shown is the original plate that it was supplied on. It will go back onto that. It's currently on a cherished number that the new owner could have if they wanted. But everything about it is really lovely. It truly is ever so clean. It's got good tyres, the wheels are beautiful. It's just had an oil service and cabin service. Cabin filter service. Rest of the spec is electric memory seats, Xenon lights, headlamp wash, cruise control, etc. Got the original BMW tailored overmats. The trim is really lovely. It really kind of looks as if it's almost been a one driver car. Minimal wear, of course, to the driver's bolster, but absolutely minimal. Just lovely. So 59,691 miles. She is so quiet. The motor is beautiful. just lovely. Exactly how it should be and exactly how it would have been back in the day. Just fantastic. I can't emphasise enough how well this car drives. You know, these cars are old now, and for want of a better expression, a lot of them have been got at, a lot of owners, and had very hard lives, and this car is just not one of those. I had these back in the day when we were selling them under our car sales business. We had these cars when they were a couple of years old. I remember them well. And this one absolutely drives exactly as it would always have done, and that is what sets it apart from the lesser examples of, of course, lesser money, but just not to be compared to a car of this quality. The thing is just superb, just superb. All the original compressor kit, all just in there, all just untouched. So a really peachy example of what always was a truly fabulous sports car. So please take a look at the link below, because the text is, as I've said, very extensive. There's lots of photographs, there's lots more detail than I can give here, and take a look and see what you think.